Well, welcome back to Disaster Central, everybody. You might want to stop playing with them labubus out there. We actually gotta save the planet. Yup. Mission save the planet. You do not have to like the video. You don't have to subscribe. Put them seatbelts on, and here we go. Check this, though.
This is huge. A strike on a gang leader in his own country. We've been doing this for a while in South America, Central America, and certainly in Mexico. However, not with this kind of level of unprecedented assistance from the government itself.
This looks like an ordinary electrical store in the United States.
It does.
But at the back, US police found an opening beneath the tiles. They went down a carefully constructed tunnel which was 17 meters below ground. What ended in San Diego in the United States found an opening across the border in the Mexican city of Tijuana.
Oh shit! Oh shit! You gotta say, psych, what? That's like money high scrap right there, bro. What the hell?
Nearly 600 meters away.
So this is part of
D-Sec is crazy!
our joint operation with Border Patrol, anti-smuggling operation. So preventing them from loading up into a vehicle,
It's
agents
packed.
and the troopers were able to move in, closing on the group. Of course, as you saw when we moved in, everybody just kind of scattered and run.
But they've got tentacles into Chile, into Peru, into Colombia. And when we got that mass exodus, that migration in 2017, 2018, and after from Venezuela, many of these guys snuck themselves into the United States.
Man, D-Sec is crazy. But now, Uncle Donnie gotta give my Venezuelan homies a pass, though. Also, my Mexican homies a pass as well. Come on, Uncle Donnie, come on, man. But, okay, now this story is actually, jokes aside, though, this story is quite wild. Just, I saw plenty of videos, but this is just one version. This happened in Venezuela. Check this.
Powerful earthquakes have hammered Venezuela, collapsing buildings in the capital of Caracas. The U.S. Geological Survey says a 7.2 magnitude quake first struck near the coastal city of Moron, followed minutes later by a stronger 7.5 quake. Residents ran into the streets as buildings swayed and walls crumbled, sending dust into the air. Over 100 people are confirmed dead, with officials fearing that number may rise into the thousands as recovery efforts continue.
De graves consecuencias que hay estados particularmente afectados.
Prayers out to all the families in Venezuela and for Venezuela. Now that's crazy though. But moving on to this story, yeah, shout out to Uncle Cash though. Check this out. So we got the discombobulator.
Asked about the situation in Iran. Look at this.
Uncle Donnie, he got a question. He got a question.
Very well. As you know, we're winning by a lot. Iran is making very big concessions.
Yep.
We'll see what happens, but it's been very, very, very powerful. It's going very, very well.
Yeah, hey guys,
well.
good morning. Technical discussions between the United States and Iran are set to resume
Uncle Donnie said that, nah, F out of here. I ain't answering your dumbass.
next week, according to the Pakistani Foreign Ministry.
Good.
The ceasefire between the two countries is moving forward, while a focus remains on the Strait of Hormuz and Iran's nuclear ambitions. This does come as America's top diplomat, Marco Rubio, is in the Middle East to meet with counterparts about the war and the next steps in efforts towards peace.
There we go.
Secretary Rubio indicated again that America prefers the diplomatic track to play
Everyone
out.
does.
But there
Yeah,
are other
everybody does. Apparently, we have been hearing that Uncle Donnie and Iranian homies, everybody was like chilling. They were like, okay, you know, they were all buddies again. But then we hear about Satan Yahoo not wanting the deal. He don't like it. So yeah, it's like back and forth. But apparently, they're saying that Iran is okay with not having vitamin N. But then we hear that they want the vitamin N though. I mean, listen, man. Even I want me a vitamin N though. You know, like, can a brother get some vitamin N? I'm playing around, man. Ain't no jokers with the vitamin N, though. Nobody should have vitamin N's, but...
other options.
The president has multiple options at his disposal if Iran goes back on their word or if Iran decides they don't want to make a deal. Let's hope that's not the case. We don't want that to be the case. We're going to give diplomacy every chance to work.
Good.
We've got a good team working on it.
Yep.
And so if it doesn't work out, the president knows what his options are. And but you know, I'm not going to discuss what those options are with you. But the president has a lot of options at his disposal.
Yep, that is Uncle Rubio. But we gonna have to move the hell on from this topic. Let's just hope that Uncle Donnie, Uncle Rubio, whoever the uncle is currently in Iran, I don't know the name of. Okay, whoever the uncle is, I hope all them uncles can settle the beef, bro. That's all what we want, man. We just want uncles settling the beef so we can live a little longer here. Yeah, why it gotta be us saving the planet all the dang time? I would never understand. But you gotta shout out the homie Sammy, Pappy Kid, Diva's mom, Aaron, Marie, Punk Rocks for also becoming members on the channel and becoming members on the channel, as well as the homie Damon for the $2 holla, okay? $2 holla, and the big homie Chris for the $69.99 brah on that again. But thank you guys so much for all the love on the channel, for all the blessings, for the super thanks, for being members on the channel. Appreciate the love, gang, appreciate the love. But you're gonna want to see this situation. So this is to do with the big, beautiful water that actually turned ugly, though. This is a crazy situation. We got part 2, we got part 3 on this with the Roach King as well, and Uncle Donnie responding. It gets heated. Check this out.
Yes, it really is that green, and no, it's not supposed to be.
When I think reflection pool, I definitely don't think green, so I definitely think like a bright blue or something.
2 weeks after it was refilled, the Lincoln Memorial reflecting pool is going through some things.
There we go. These suckers out here just swimming. Tear up these suckers out here.
Its brand new $14 million blue coating, a color personally picked by President Donald Trump, is obscured by bright green algae.
Does it look like American flag blue to you?
No.
What color is it?
Scummy green.
The U.S. Interior Department claims the reflecting pool water is crystal clear.
Ain't no way.
Even as crews work frantically to scrub the bottom. They've tried adding hydrogen peroxide, and they've installed an ozone bubbler. The algae seems to have the upper hand. You can actually see it from space.
Oh, it's beautiful, as you can see. I mean, it speaks for itself how awesome this turned out.
And if the algae isn't bad enough, there seems to be another problem lurking underneath it. Take a look at that. That is that expensive brand new lining, and yes, it's already peeling off the bottom.
The water isn't the only thing that's murky.
Oh man, I would be pissed too. So apparently Uncle Donnie's not happy with the situation here right now. I would be pissed too. $14 million, and can a brother just get 2 pennies first of all? And secondly, can a brother, if an uncle is putting in $14 million, he needs to get his money on ROI. He needs to get investment. Like this is absurd, bro. Why is the water not blue?
2 multi-million-dollar contracts for repainting and a filtration system were handed to business.
They ain't doing their job well by the looks of it.
With reported connections to Trump, including a company called Greenwater Services.
Well, the issue's not the algae. The issue is the no-bid contract, right? To me, it's just un-American.
Even if it's cleaned up by 4th of July celebrations, it may be hard to escape the impression this was all a monumental mistake.
I think it's a lot of taxpayer money for nothing.
Lost on few is the irony.
These suckers needs to be tariffed immediately, like these cute little ducks out there. Shoot, not here, suckers, not here.
Donald Trump
stop polluting the planet.
To drain the swamp,
or the swamp, or the water, the big beautiful water.
And may have accidentally built one instead.
Man.
Jackson,
we're gonna leave you hanging right there. Big pose on that one. But yeah, let's see Uncle Donnie respond.
Thugs. They just told me a little while ago, 6 have been arrested.
Yeah.
And like 6 or 7 are under investigation. They have pictures and everything else. They went to the bottom, and it's not a paint job. It's very expensive. It's not rubber, but it's like rubber. And they went down with probably a box cutter.
We got a video. I'll show you the video. We got a video. We got them on video, gang.
A very sharp razor of some kind or a knife. And they cut, and then they started ripping it up.
Ooh,
you know
penalty.
why? Because they're sick people.
Penalty, first thing in the morning by tomorrow, effective immediately, Uncle Donnie.
And then the side of the pool, right at water level, they took razors and they started cutting this very expensive stuff. It's incredible stuff. It's beautiful. And it was and it's still beautiful. But we have one area where they cut it, it's still holding.
It's beautiful, but it's not big beautiful, right? We need it to be big beautiful, though.
It's not leaking. But they heard it, so in about probably maybe after July 4th or maybe before, I don't know, we'll let a little water out because it's at the edge. They'll cut it, they'll replace it, and it'll be as good as new. But these people should go to jail for a long time.
Oh, absolutely. So that is Uncle Donnie's response to the Roach King. The
Sabotage the reflecting pool. Looks like the park police are using plainclothes informants to catch people screwing with the sealant in the reflecting pool. This woman has just been detained after being... What the fuck?
The Lincoln Memorial reflecting pool was recently drained, cleaned, and coated with a new reinforced blue sealant.
Bro, guys. That's messed up. Yeah, bro, taking what? Pictures?
What the hell? So they're
What is
trying
she
to
doing?
destroy the sealant, then take photos of the sealant being broken to make Donald Trump look bad? You know, we were just talking about the 72 lashes.
Uh-oh, is she in trouble?
So what's going on?
Yeah, what is that? Razor?
That's crazy. Is that when they put up a fence? We don't need to put up a fence. We need to put the people that we need to put up a fence for in jail.
Yeah, bro was laughing. I caught you right there, sir.
I don't want to
You
live around
laughing.
a fence. I don't want to live in a minimum security prison. And the way that you do that is putting stupid like this in jail. Yeah, bro,
Yeah.
she got mogged by Linus Tech Tips. U.S. Park Police, multiple reflecting pool vandals. Are these the people putting algae in the pool? Really?
Man,
How do you
that's
do
sad,
this?
bro.
They're trying to stop them from cleaning the water? What the fuck is wrong with them? Police believe he was ripping pieces off the blue sealant at the bottom. This is another one. Wait, there's another one?
Oh, that's his no-no zone. That's his no-no square.
To grab a hose out of an NHS employee's hand as they were vacuuming the algae. Ripping sealant? What the fuck? This is another person.
Man. So the cops are busy here. What about like real crime? You know, that's crazy, bro. Like people got the cops busy here. What if like some real crime happens?
Why do you do it? I'm just trying to have a better understanding.
Lick the boot. If you love the boot, lick it.
Bruh.
You guys have no idea how much I can't wait for a person to just come down as hard on these people as I want them to. A literal pro-algae protest in DC. Can you explain the algae thing? They want algae to be in the pool, so it makes Trump look like he's wrong or something like that.
That's America.
Team.
Algae? Algae. Algae or algae?
I mean, at a certain point, you've got to really ask yourself, is this a mental disorder? How do you let this...
So that's what's happening in America, but moving on, apparently this also... So this is the story with the hentai virus, or antivirus, not hentai, pause on that, but sure.
He's singing in the rain. The cruise ship passenger quarantined for 42 days in the wake of the hantavirus outbreak finally has his freedom. Jake Rosmarin was one of 18 Americans taken to the national...
Yo, he's the guy that was... Oh my god, yo, he was the guy that was warning humanity, right? He was crying and all that. Now listen, a lot of people made a lot of fun about... fun of him, right? But you guys gotta understand that if you were in his shoes... I mean, if I was in his shoes, I wouldn't be like making a video crying. I mean, yeah. But like, okay, whatever, right? But if you were like... in his shoes at that ship when news is going berserk that there's like a hantavirus and the chance of you passing away is like 1 in 3 or 1 in 2, yeah, right, like that's crazy. But I mean, listen, I wouldn't be making a video crying on camera though, like that's I guess too much, but you never know, man. Situation was crazy, but brother smiling, we love to see that.
He has his freedom. Jake Rosmarin was one of...
Yeah, that's him, bro.
18 Americans taken to the National Quarantine Unit at the University of Nebraska Medical Center after the virus left 3 passengers dead and 13 others stricken. Settling into his new routine, Jake has documented his quarantine journey on social media, decorating his room with family photos and detailing how he was occupying his day.
Good morning from day 26 here at the National Quarantine Unit.
Jake was finally released yesterday and landed in New York, and those long overdue hugs.
When I got, to baggage claim, I got to see my parents and Alex, my fiance. I think I hugged him so tightly that it probably hurt. First full day out of quarantine.
He also enjoyed his first post-quarantine restaurant meal.
First time in 3 months having sushi. It is amazing.
What did you most look forward to doing?
I was able to walk on grass and go on a walk and smell flowers. These things that we take for granted.
Like singing in the rain.
Yeah. Okay, so brother is finally free. We're gonna let him be free, okay? I better not see some I better not see any mean comments, but apparently this people got really mean at this situation. Yeah, the Roach King drinking Coca-Cola though.
Girl movie is floundering, no tickets sold and getting terribly reviewed. Oh really?
We have no formula, I guess.
Supergirl debuts on Rotten Tomatoes 59%. Supergirl is a super horrendous comic book movie with the worst script that I can remember. Man, that's too bad, huh? Another female superhero movie bombing.
Whoopsie daisy! Whoopsie daisy!
Like toxic.
According to IMDb, the woman who wrote this film only written
haters
short films in 2018 and nothing else. She's also writing the next Wonder Woman and Teen Titans films. How do you achieve?
I mean, oh, it's over for Wonder Woman then. Yeah, it's over. It really is over.
Achieve that from one short film. Pre-sales for the first screening of Supergirl. And let me guess, the orange ones are the ones that are sold?
Have you heard from the fans, specifically from the LGBT community, about how they've been able to relate to your character?
I've just had a few people ask me about her because it's Pride Month and all that, and I think that she's a really great representation of what a modern woman can be. She can be strong, she can be tough, she can be messy. I love how this film doesn't center around any sort of love, you know? It doesn't center around romance or anything like that at all, and she has such resilience.
Why is that like a good thing necessarily? So then who's it for?
A big problem in the movie is I didn't find Kara to be particularly likable for a lot of it. She's the basic hot mess crash out disaster that's posturing herself as the...
You know why? Because I wonder what the writers are. I realized this recently. The reason why they're so defensive of you attacking their characters in movies is because the characters are self-inserts. It's because they think that they're the characters.
But even by the end, I didn't feel the ending was earned. For an arc of someone stepping up to be the person they're supposed to be.
Any of you seen the movie? You recommend it? I heard you were recommending though. What the hell? And the entire world saying that it's trash, but you saying that it's amazing? Damn, that's crazy. But now, okay, jokes aside. Like, have any of you seen the movie? If you've seen the movie, put it in the comments. Is it a 0 out of 10? Is it a 1 out of 10? Is it a 10 out of 10? Yeah, let us know.
To be a hero. The whole thing feels forced.
The problem, I think, of what happens whenever your identity politics and intersectionality tier list takes precedence over telling a good story, the story is then replaced by an ideology. You can't have women
just like have a good story. Whatever happened to just making like solid stories, good movies, you know, but nowadays it's just like woke politics, identity, you gotta like do this. Why have like bedroom stuff? Like, okay, you like putting pee-pee in the poo-poo, whatever. Yeah, that's cool, homie. That's cool. Bruh. Like, I'm gonna say big post, but yeah, put your pee-pee in the poo-poo if that's how you know, it flips your flapjacks. Okay, whatever. I mean, that's cool, but you ain't gotta like talk about that all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can have that, cool, but let's make the movies the way they used to be. Like, just good stories. Simply. Just good stories, and where you can actually just sit back, chill, grab some popcorn, get some Coca-Cola, Fanta, or whatever, and just watch. And have that suspension of disbelief, right? Or is that how you say? That's a saying, right? You know what I'm saying, right? I don't want to double check on Google if that's a saying or not, but you know, you can just chill and just get immersed. Yeah, rather, let me use that way or put it that way. Yeah, get immersed in the movies instead.
That make really bad.
Instead of like, okay, no, at minute 2, that's what he said or she said, right? Putting the pee-pee in the poo-poo. Like, damn, well, just make some good movies, bro. What the
mistakes or that do anything wrong in a genuine way? Because in doing so, it would be placing a female in a position that is not advantageous or makes them look bad. Because of that, all of the female stories nowadays are unearned success.
What I like the best part of this Supergirl movie, Jason Momoa as Lobo. Yeah. Is it ironic that
I think everybody's wanted him to be Lobo. People have wanted this forever.
Best part of Supergirl is the main man.
The best part of Supergirl is the main male actor. Many such cases.
This was the incredible script that was apparently by implication better than the rest. This was pretty rough.
So didn't Supergirl actors say the movie isn't for Christian dads? I don't think that anybody cares about that. This is the reality. It's like the reason why it was a big deal that like Rachel Zegler said that about Snow White.
It's
never go Zegler though. Never go Zegler mode.
Really not about the love story at all. The guy who literally stalks her.
Is because Snow White was a huge franchise. What I'm saying is like nobody knows enough about the movie to even care enough to boycott it.
But in honor of Pride Month, as I'm getting all these questions, I don't know. I think that what makes this film so beautiful is that it's not centered around a man. It's not centered around love. I don't know.
It's great.
Should probably go both ways.
What the f?
Okay, all right. On the other hand, so Uncle Carney said this. Check this out.
Discussion with Donald Trump in advance of the NATO talks, and is the U.S. finally getting the sense that we're increasing our defense spending, or do they still see us as a free rider?
Well, first, the president called me yesterday. We had a long discussion with him and at times some of his senior officials, Secretary Hegseth and his Commander-in-Chief, on a range of issues. Some related to NATO, some related to the situation in Iran
right.
and the broader Middle East. Both current and structural issues. Is a very constructive conversation. There's things we're working on together. I think those are best left till they come to fruition.
Right.
You know, it's let's be clear. Canada is pulling its weight now in NATO. There's more to do without question, but we have moved to meet the 2% target. As you know, we already meet the 1.5% target for defense resilience, defense industrial. We have a track to getting overall 4% by the end of this decade. We have some major procurement decisions. We just made one on Global Eye surveillance. We have others coming up. Submarines is an obvious one. And we're building out our
surveillance
infrastructure in the Arctic, assuming full sovereignty in all senses of the word in the Arctic. And very importantly, working with other NATO allies in a more detailed cooperation is one of the things I raised yesterday. So with the Nordics, with the UK, with France, with Germany, in terms of the overall Arctic security. So to protect the Arctic, you need to protect the Baltics and on up.
Yep, tax is gonna go up. Yep, let's charge Canadians 70% taxes then, right? Yeah.
So
I wonder.
What we answer first, we answer to Canadians and protecting Canadians. We answer to our allies in terms of fulfilling our roles and protecting our allies. And I'll just end with this, which is that, I'll give you your follow-up. We are at the front lines in Latvia with Operation Reassurance, and we are one of the most important contributors to support of Ukraine, including security guarantees for Ukraine.
Yeah. Taxes, get ready for 75% taxes. Did you actually see this video? If not, check out this video on the screen. I mean, the creature that they ended up capturing on camera. Oh man, you ain't even ready. Check out this video on the screen and I'll see you right there.